What is up, guys? Zan for the Zan Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to show you guys how to become a better red zone passer inside the 10-yard line with a simple spacing concept and also a red zone trick that you probably didn't know. But before we do that, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the daily uploads here on the Zan Madden YouTube channel. If you guys want to watch me play Madden 20 live, you guys can find me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ZanMadden. The link is in the description below, and I do have exclusive subscriber-only content for my Twitch Prime and Tier 1 subscribers. My Tier 2 subscribers will receive my full Washington Redskins Hot Route Master offense on top of those sub-tips that go out each and every Friday, and you can catch me live daily on the channel at 2 p.m. Central Time. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Believe it or not, I am going to go into the gun bunch. Yes, we are going to run the bunch because a lot of players out there say that the bunch, in particular the West Coast bunch, is very, very tough to run inside the red zone because it is a tighter throwing lane and it can be a lot harder to pass. So I went ahead and tried to mold together two red zone concepts in general that I think are pretty effective. One is a little bit more meta out of the gun bunch, and the other one is a little bit lesser known. And this is going to allow you to attack cover 3, cover 4, or cover 2. See, a lot of people don't run man coverage down in the red zone because if you win, that's a throwing lane and it's an easy touchdown. So a lot of players are going to run zone where they don't have to turn their hips. They can strafe up, spy on the quarterback, and they don't really have to break on the ball too much. A lot of players really struggle to throw inside the 10, in particular in that probably 6 yards and in range. And that's where this tip is going to be super money. So what we're going to do is we're going to call the gun. This is the Washington Redskins book. So we're going to call the gun bunch offset, but this will work out of a regular gun bunch as well. And what you want in this concept is literally any play where the tight end runs a flat. So for the sake of this video, we're going to call Z spot. Realistically, all these routes we're going to use are hot routes, so you don't really need to call any play in particular. My recommendation here is don't call a play that has a super deep drop back from the shotgun, because if you think about it, you're down on the 6-yard line, right? You know that the back of the end zone serves as a 12th defender. The defensive backs don't have to turn and open their hips and run with anybody. They're going to be strafed up. The other thing to consider is that when you drop back further away from the line of scrimmage, you're now talking about a situation in which you have lengthened your throw, the depth of the drop. So a 1-step drop from the shotgun, you're already about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Imagine if you're taking a 3 steps or a crow hop back from that particular line of scrimmage because you chose a deep passing concept. I think that's something that a lot of people sleep on. So if you were to choose a play like Z spot and go, that's a double move play. You just have to be careful. So choose one of your shorter passing concepts if you can. That'll really help you out with this. So like a play like verticals, you wouldn't want a hot route out of a play like verticals because that's a deep passing concept. So just kind of be aware. Obviously, you could also cut your drop. So we're going to go ahead and choose the play Z spot. And let's first start this off against your cover 3 and cover 4 meta. So we'll go ahead and stay in 3-4 odd. That's where most people are going to go to inside the 10-yard line because they're more worried about you running the ball in than throwing. So let's go ahead and start this off. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put the outside receiver, the solo receiver, on a fade ball. So he's going to run a fade. And I know you guys are laughing like, Zan, you don't want to throw a fade. Just wait. We'll get there. Now, what we're going to do here after this is we're going to go ahead and put the right bumper and the B receiver on hitches. This is more of a meta short yardage passing concept that a lot of players are running right now in the gun bunch. So now your last play on this is if you're positive that they're not blitzing you, go ahead and put the running back on either a streak out of the backfield for a low ball pass as he kind of cuts up the seam, or put him on a curl and smart route it so he also serves as an option underneath along the goal line. Totally up to you. Now, the other thing I will do is when I put B on a hitch, I actually smart route it. Smart route it up to the front of the goal line. You want to make sure he's running his route and turning at the stick, or in this case, at the goal line. So what we're going to do here is we're going to motion snap the B receiver to the outside. You're going to snap it right as about he reaches the numbers. And what you're going to notice on this play, again, you want to kind of climb this pocket, is you want to throw this low ball down and inside to that B receiver. And again, you do need to be careful. If you can, try to click on and maybe, keep yourself in the end zone. The other thing you could do is if you throw an up pass lead on your hitch, that does help significantly. An up pass lead prevents the wide receiver from really coming back too far, not getting into the end zone. So if you can, try to like glide up in the pocket and throw an up pass lead on your hitch, up and left trigger. You see how that kind of keeps him in the end zone. Now right there, Jameis Winston rolls a dice roll inaccurate. You don't necessarily have to throw a low ball. Low balls are just better because, if your opponent has a lurker, they have an acrobat player in the area, you want to make sure that you're catching the ball, getting down, and keeping them from diving and swatting it, or in terms of getting down, you don't want to catch the ball, take 2 steps, get tackled, and drop it into the hands of somebody else down in the red zone. That's why throwing the ball is so tough. So again, we're doing this. We're going to go motion snap him to the outside, kind of climb that pocket up and low ball. You see that's in for a touchdown. Pretty easy against your cover 3 and cover 4. Those are purple zones. Most people shade their purple zones into hard flat. So if you could throw this against a purple zone, you're going to have it a lot easier against a hard flat. Now let's go ahead and run cover 4 drop show 2 against that same play. So let's go ahead and do that here. Bunch offset. And again, the play we just called was Z spot. I mean, it's up to you. Like I said, it's all hot routes, but depth of drop is more my concern than anything. You want a shorter drop. So again, the setup is we're fading the solo receiver, streaking or curling the running back in the middle of the end zone, hitching both the RB and B receivers, smart routing the B receiver route. And you also can smart route the running back curl if you want to make sure he hits the goal line. But again, all we're doing here is we're using a spacing concept. The tight end is going to pull that flat, and you're going to be able to throw this little low ball. And you see Winston's rolling inaccurates right now, but you can see definitely how open that B receiver is. Now, this is a little bit of a meta bunch red zone setup. So, you know, this is something that a lot of pro players have been running this year, but you can just see how it works. You see how this tight end pulls the purple zone. See how he's 55 is guarding OJ Howard out in the flat. And that really opens up this ball right here. And if you had a halfway decent quarterback, we go ahead and complete that. Now, you also probably could throw a straight up bullet, but again, you're going to risk the catch drop tackle animations. So, or the catch tackle drop rather animations that are pretty frequent in this game. But we'll go ahead and just for the sake of the video, kind of show you here. You can throw a regular bullet. I mean, it's totally your prerogative. And then just try to hold that possession. Fortunately, he holds onto it. But you see how long he takes to get to the ground. That's why I like the low ball. Let's go ahead and get him falling to the ground right as the ball comes in. Yes, it does come with the risk of throwing an inaccurate dice roll on your throw, which is brutal, but that's the game we play. So again, here you see, can try to climb this pocket and then just throw. You see right there, he kind of got bumped into that flat, bumped into the player and didn't go all the way out. But in general, that is a route that you're looking at. So we'll go ahead and throw it one more time and move on to the fade ball, which is probably what most of you are here to see. So let's go ahead and do this. Motion snap to the outside, kind of climb that pocket, throw the up and low ball, and we're able to get it. It is another inaccurate, but that time we caught it for the touchdown. So pretty easy. Now that's how you're going to attack cover 3 and cover 4 shells. Let's go ahead and move on to cover 2. This is where it's going to blow your mind. The fade is a ball that not a lot of players use. There are a few out there. I think Civil is one that definitely throws this. And, you know, a lot of players sleep on this. This is a really good route against cover 2, and that's why we leave it on the backside as a solo. So that'll be our first read on the plays. We're going to read the outside corner. So let's go ahead and call cover 2. We're going to do the exact same setup. So we're going to go curl to the running back, double hitches on the bunch side, smart route the B hitch, and do the snap. Now, I'm going to hold on to the ball because I want you to watch this. I want you to watch what Jair Alexander does. You see how he ran away? How he ran away from the fade? That is what we're looking for on that play. So you're going to read the outside player, Jair Alexander, off the line. He's going to go ahead and do the cloud flat. You can see that he's just strafed up. Let him go to the back corner of the end zone to turn around. And then what Jair Alexander does is he just kind of stands here. This is what a cloud flat will do. If it's a hard flat, that throw will be equally open. So we'll go ahead and do this again here. You can also streak the running back on this play as well. Again, the curl is nice too, though, because you can kind of throw that underneath. Try to see if we can hold up here in protection. You see just how open that is in the back of the end zone. So, you know, with a little pocket presence, obviously you kind of want to hold off and make sure that you can do that. One thing if you put the running back on an out route, I'll kind of show you here. Let me go ahead and set up the rest of this play. Put the running back on an out route out of the backfield. He's going to run that route. Notice how it changes how the cloud flat plays. You don't want to run a route underneath of the fade. You want to leave that fade solo. So don't run anything crossing the field from the bunch side. At best, go ahead and put a streak on the field out of the backfield to the running back. Do your double hitches on the backside. See right here. Against your cover 2. Got that hitch ball wide open again on the backside. So this is really good against your cover 2 defense as well. And then go ahead and show you the replay. We could go ahead and throw some streaks to the running back as well. A lot of people are used to the running back in this formation. See if I can get him a clean release here in this example. So fade to Mike Evans, streak to the running back, double hitches and a flat. Now, the thing is, I don't know if we'll be able to throw this ball to the running back. Let's see if we can. Yeah, you can. Back of the end zone, inside pass lead. So this is just an absolutely money little route combination you can use down in the red zone. You've got 3 guys that are going to be wide open against cover 2. You're also going to be able to throw, your hitch is going to be super open against, cover 3 and cover 4. Go ahead and throw this again. So again, here's your cover 2, running back, inside pass lead, right when he gets behind the vertical hook. He's in for a touchdown. So that fade is open, which is ironic because the deep half in the back of the end zone. Cover 2 is a terrible red zone defense. A lot of players use it in this game because break on ball is so good. You don't really want deep half defenders in the red zone because why? What are they really taking half of? The back of the end zone can basically play the same assignment as a deep half. But a lot of players play cover 2 in the red zone because you got those outside corners and run support. And you can see right here, this is open, the back of the end zone. You got this deep half defender that's just kind of like out here chilling over there by the fade, not close enough to the fade to cover it, but certainly not close enough to guard the inside pass lead to the running back. Just a really, really easy play. And then, like I said, you've got, this hitch ball on the backside wide open. This absolutely decimates cover 2. Absolutely decimates cover 2. But yeah, this is our red zone tip, guys. This is gun bunch, any play. And again, your setup is fade to the X receiver, streak or curl to the running back, double hitches on the outside receivers and bunch. Make sure you smart route that player. And you're going to have, 3 guys wide open, 3 of them. You can see right here just how easy this play is. So assuming you don't throw a low ball inaccurate. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, be sure to drop those below. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with our next video. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.